It's Dennis McNeil for Causeway Coast Community. In Cloonavon this afternoon, having a word, an exclusive word, with the Chief Executive of Causeway Coast and Glens Borough Council, David Jackson. There is a quite spectacular event coming up on Saturday the 23rd of June in Coleraine. David, thanks for joining us. It's Armed Forces Day. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Well, Dennis, it's actually the Regional Armed Forces Day, so it'll be the biggest event recognising the armed forces in Northern Ireland on that particular day, and obviously it's coincident with 100 years since the end of the First World War, so we're expecting a very big day in Coleraine. And
how or why was Coleraine fortunate enough to obtain this?
Well, the event is rotated around the province, and originally it started in Carrickfergus, and then it went to Bangor, and it's been in Antrim and Newtonabbey as well. So I suppose it was our turn, but obviously the area has strong connections with the armed forces, so they were very keen to come and show us everything they've got on the 23rd of June.
So what will we see, or what can we expect to see on that date?
Well, you will see things developing from quite early in the morning, but most significantly at 11 o'clock there'll be a parade stepping off from Coleraine Leisure Centre. That will comprise almost 1,200 different service personnel, veterans and cadets, and there'll be 4 bands marching. So the band of the Irish Guards, the band of the Royal Dragoon Guards, the band of the Royal Irish Regiment, and there'll also be a Royal Logistics Corps band. So that in itself will be a fantastic spectacle, but that's just the start of the day.
And David, I'm just wondering, does that for the council or for the police provide something of a security implication, or even a nightmare with so much military?
Well, you would hope the military could take care of themselves, Dennis. But look, any big event has security implications. You know, we're expecting on that day anything up to maybe 50,000 people in Coleraine. I think it's going to be a fantastic trading day for Coleraine. So, you know, there's very detailed plans been going on for this for months, and you know, you might find that Coleraine's the safest place to be in on that particular day.
Possibly. So 50,000 people coming in. The term lockdown comes to mind. Would that be right, or would that be incorrect?
I never really like to say that. There's a park and ride operation will be in place from quite early that morning, from 8 o'clock, to allow business people to get into Coleraine unhindered, and we think that a combination of that and working with colleagues from TransLink with additional buses and trains, it's going to be a busy day, but busy's good. Busy's good for business.
David, is this something which will appeal primarily to service personnel, ex-service personnel, or is it more of a family event?
I think there's something for everybody in Armed Forces Day. I mentioned the parade into the town. There'll then be a church service, and then the parade will move down into Christie Park alongside the river, and there's something for everybody. There's going to be a Navy patrol boat, there's going to be lots of activities for children. There's a Challenger tank, which is a 60-ton main battle tank, for only the second time ever in Northern Ireland will be in Christie Park. There's a parachute drop into the river. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening.
David, I believe that the whole day, and it's a huge day, is going to culminate with another big musical event that evening.
Absolutely. The Rhythm of the Band Music Festival will start at 5 o'clock in the Diamond in Coleraine and run until 8 o'clock. Immediately prior to that, the band of the Royal Marines will step off from Coleraine Leisure Centre at 4:15. We'll march in, and I'm told that the Royal Marines band is supposedly the best military band in the world, and then they're going to hold a beating of the retreat, so they'll be marching in the Diamond, playing music from 4:30 until 5 o'clock, and then they're also going to headline at the Rhythm of the Band Music Festival.
Here's the big question. What is this going to cost the average family for that full day's entertainment?
Well, that's the beauty about it. It's a free event.
So there's no charge?
There's no charge for any element of the day. It's free for people to may cost them the cost of a train journey or car parking in the town, but the day is free entertainment for everybody.
David Jackson, thank you very much indeed. I'm liking the sound of this already. What we're going to try to do between now and then on Causeway Coast Community is keep you abreast of all or any developments that there are, and we're going to be there on the day, so if you make it or if you're not able to make it, Causeway Coast Community will be there reporting directly and live from the centre of Coleraine. For Causeway Coast Community, and with thanks to Chief Executive of the Council, David Jackson, I'm Dennis McNeil.